Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Oh, what's good? What's good? Man, we got old Cowboy back in the hood today, y'all. And he's on Pleasure P, man. You know what I'm saying? He's back with Pleasure P. Dude named really Paul P, man. Y'all go subscribe to this channel. Hey, Pleasure, man, don't take it personal, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody got to get a nickname over here, man. Everybody got a nickname, man. But old Cowboy done went on with old Pleasure. And he say, man, him and Sam might be hooking back up, man. No, he say they is going to hook back up when he get back in town. He say he's on a promotional tour or whatever he got going on, really nothing. You know what I'm saying? He say when he get back in town, they going to hook up. He say he forgive Holder. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about the big U case. But with no further ado, y'all, let's get into it.
You know, too, bro, just talking about his birthday and everything like that. Really, I'm you know me, I'm all about unity on another level, bro. So every year and every time I see you, I ask you to see, is it,
Boy, that boy got the Beijing strong in that thing. Boy, that thing strong, boy. Pleasure, boy. Hey, boy, you about unity with that Beijing, boy. God dang.
is God creating that space for it to come closer and closer? But do you see one day a birthday or a celebration on the life of Nip? Do you see it getting closer to that reuniting happening with, you and Black Sam and all of Nip closest people and homies?
No.
You know what I'm saying? And because to me, I'm gonna be honest, and this is, I'm sure, to everybody out there, if I don't see you around, to me, that's not everybody. I'm sorry.
Come on,
you know what I'm
Pleasure.
saying? Like, I don't care what any
Pleasure, stop gassing them up for these interviews, man. Come on now, man. You gonna watch it if he ain't around. You watching everything they do, Pleasure. Come on now. The Beijing is sinking in your brain now.
anybody else say, oh, it's fat. No. If I don't see you there, bro, I don't count that as everybody, because and the proof in the pudding with that too is go look at all the videos. Who's the one person, who's one of the two people who you see in all of his videos? You see the U or his brother. Yeah. So if you're not there, bro, I don't count that as everybody. But do you see that, happening? Do you see y'all getting steps closer to that day happening one day?
Oh yeah. We definitely like I said, we running a race. I'm a marathon runner. Number one, I'm waiting on these niggas to catch up. I'm out here getting, so I'm looking back, telling them, come on, y'all, come on. You know what I mean? So. I used to tell that Nip all the time. I say, Nip, I had to slow down and start doing this so y'all can catch up. You know what I mean? So, I talked to Blacc. Me and Blacc had a conversation. We talked on the phone. So it had been some years, where I gave the family some space. You know what I mean? I needed the space.
Man, the family gave you some space, man. They gave you some space with the funeral going on, everything, man. They made you hitchhike to the funeral, man. They gave you some space. They didn't know what was going on because you jumped out there and you went to talking before everybody, man. You was on CNN, ESPN. You was on everything, man. Talking, just running your mouth, bro. Talking about you, Nipsey business partner. They had to shut that down. You just went out there with a whole bunch of stuff, man, before the family. And that's why they weren't messing with you, man. And that's why you're on Pleasure P telling your story, man. They wasn't messing.
You know what I mean? I was hurt, so I know the family was hurt. I see Sam start stepping back out and doing the marathon thing, and I start seeing a few different interviews and a few other things. And we finally had a FaceTime conversation. It was all smiles. Between with me and Sam, we can't hide our emotions. We fucking with each other or we ain't, that type of thing. You know what I mean? So it was all smiles. It was all love. And I told him when I get done running my little lap and I get back from Florida, get to done handling my business, I'll pull up and we do a face-to-face and just chop it up. Yeah.
Dope.
Everything's everything, so the team know anytime they need me for whatever they need me for, I'm just a phone call away. So I'm down here in L.A. for a minute taking care of my L.A. lap. So, I did my Vegas lap, I did.
What are you doing, man? This man ain't doing nothing. Talking about he running a lap. What lap you running, Cowboy? Come on now, I want to see you back with the team, but man, you ain't running no laps, bro. You need the team more than ever.
Now I'm back down here doing another lap right here, taking care of a lot of family business, Really hanging with my grandma. My grandma, 93, she wanted some Bluebell ice cream, so we got her some Bluebell ice cream that they had in Texas. They don't sell it out here, so we had to get some Bluebell ice cream shipped to her, some sugar-free, what I mean? So she'll be all right. She we sat there and she ate an ice cream. We bought her some oxtails and she was quiet. She had a ball. She enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
93 years old. That's my partner. You know, we talk every day.
Man,
every day.
that's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
That's
young,
a blessing.
still look like she, looking young. Look real young.
Wow, 93, brother.
Yeah,
wow,
93.
that's a blessing. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. You know, I'm glad that you shared that, brother, because like I remember after we would have interviews sometimes, I would actually pray on it, because I'm like, man, that I know that's what Nipsey would want, because he had love for all of y'all, especially, the ones he was the closest to. So, man, thank you for sharing that, bro. I feel like, man, that's something that the ones close to you and also the city. I know the people who show love, that's something.
Y'all think Sam gonna hook back up with him, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all think this is really gonna happen? You think Sam gonna bring him back on in, man?
That they will want to hear too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Blacc
we
Sam
went through a
and
healing
Cowboy.
Process. Yeah, we went through a healing process,
Yeah, Sam had to get over. You walked out the back door with them boxes, man, and set up your own store down the street.
To give everybody a little space, everybody got their space, and now it's time to connect on, I see a lot of Nip dreams still coming to life, you know what I mean? I'm still watching a lot of it come to life, and I know he would love to see the team, all together working together.
Man, if this happens, you better do right this time, Cowboy. You better do right this time, man.
At least on something. So we'll figure it out in the future. You never know what God got in store for us.
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, everybody want to be forgiven, man.
Yeah.
I got a deep one for you, bro. Do you believe that you have forgiven Eric Holder for what he did, to Nip?
I wouldn't say I forgave him. Nah, I can't say I forgave him. Even God's still working on me in that department.
Yeah.
But I can't say I forgave him. I mean, I don't hold no grudge. I don't hate the nigga.
Nipsey wasn't even my homeboy, and I don't forgive him.
He's just a dummy that just made a dumb move. I see niggas on the streets making them same dumb moves to this day. You know what I mean? So he's just another dumb nigga that did something stupid.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't
bigger than
lose no
stupid.
sleep. I don't be dreaming about this nigga, no shit. You know what I mean? I ain't lost no sleep. Yeah. His day come one day. I'll get some breaking news. But yeah, I'm not holding no grudge or nothing. I can't even say even at this day I ain't even got no anger toward the nigga. Really, like it's just I done got over it. Nigga done fucked up. You know what I mean? He messed up. I lost another one of my homeboys and. God got some bigger things in store for me. Got Nip up there doing his thing. So, Nip ain't suffering. So, I know what I know. Then, bro straight. When I looked at him in his casket, he had a smile on his face like, job well done. So, when, couldn't nothing happen to Nip unless God wanted to allow it and his purpose was done,
Hey, now, he making a point there. He making a point. Can't nothing happen to none of us unless God allow it. You know what I'm saying? He making a point there, man. He served it. Nip came, he saw and he conquered. He served his purpose. Now that's one real thing he thought of in that dusty hat, man. I'm telling you, man. That's real talk. I'm gonna give you one for that one, Cowboy.
Oh, Nip had all the LA at the crypto arena. Come on. So he had a big purpose. So you can't tell me that he ain't straight. He good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but working on me and that dude, forgive him. I mean, shit. I guess you could say I could, cause it ain't gonna bring them back. You know what I mean? But
boy,
at the same
listen,
token,
ain't no forgiveness going on. He came up there and he did that to that man for no reason, man. It's no forgiveness. I know God want us to forgive everybody, man. Let me fall back on that one, man, because I don't know how to process that right now. I'm still working on myself.
Again, if I had a chance to get my hands on him, shit, I probably would be going to hell or some shit, because I'll be trying to strangle that nigga, you know what I mean? So that'd be a tough one too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have to wrestle with God like Jacob, you know what I mean? I'd be that guy, because like I said, we all human though. God don't expect you to be perfect, but he don't expect you to keep on doing the same shit over and over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing the same stuff. So, if you're doing something, if you sinning or whatever, it's time to straighten up and not do it no more. Try to get better, you know what I mean? You don't dwell in it. Don't keep on practicing. Whatever you're doing that's wrong, don't keep practicing it, So if you're going to sin, you better move on to a different one or something. And then, get your life better though. Don't sit there and keep practicing or dwelling in it. You know what I mean? Whatever God wanted out of your life, he'll get it out your life. You know, I thought I would be getting high all my life. You know what I mean? So here it is now. Don't drink. You know what I mean?
You don't get high no more? I ain't get the memo, man. But that's good, Cowboy. That's good. That's a start. That's a start now. We got to give him a chance if he gonna change.
Don't do drugs, you know, and living a good life. So, you know, I'm here to show them examples, you know, for a person like me that been on drugs, been to prison, been to so many obstacles to live the life that I live now and to be as happy as I am now. That's only God for sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know, bro, one thing, no matter what, one thing I can say about you, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, just thinking about it, because I got so much love for you, I got a little emotional thinking about it, bro. You know, from the
Hey, man, I helped Cowboy get off drugs. I'm telling you now. With all them stuff I was saying, I'm telling you, Cowboy, if you want to be real, you know I helped you get off drugs, boy. You know I did, and I'm glad you got off it, man. Your face starting to feel back up. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna follow you along on this journey. I might talk some trash about you here and there, but listen, man, I'm for any man that want to change. You know what I'm saying? I'm from any man that want to change, you know what I'm saying? But hey, there's a lot of things, boy, you got to make up for, bro. Come on now.
first day we met, man, when you came in with that red jacket,
Yeah.
to the day, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, man. It ain't too many people I know that has transformed so much from when I first seen them to now. And I could say when it come down to you, bro, I see a totally different man. And you was always a good dude, but I'm just saying the at that time, just seeing the pain you were still going through, you know, if anybody could go back and even watch that interview, like you could see the pain, the anger, like if anybody who had anything to do with that was in your face right then and there, they were not gonna live. That type of anger to where you're at now, to, you know, you talk about God a lot, and you, every time I see you, you have a big smile from ear to ear. You know, you got Auntie Butter with you, who is always happy with you, and y'all just looking like a happy couple, like y'all high for love and God every day. Like it's just a totally different person, man. And you know, I love seeing it, bro. And I love being a part of seeing that total transformation, you know, with you. And I know you're going to continue to grow even more. I already know. I got a lot more in store for you. But just to see how much you have changed from that day to now, bro. Hey, man, I'm proud of you, bro, and man, I'm happy to see, you know, you have so much joy in your life right now.
Yeah, that was, like I said, that was a healing process. You know, at the Nip Pass, like I said, we're working on 6 years now at the Nip Pass.
Now I hope you can see clearly. Yeah, it was a healing process. You sold fake marathon clothes, man. You did all type of stuff on that dope, man. You see how that dope had you going, man. I'm glad you cleaning yourself up, bro. I'm glad you clean your face, feeling back in, man. Come on, man. Get yourself together, man. Hey, life too short, bro. That's what Nip would want you to do. Then we can start hearing you. People gonna start hearing you more clearly, Cowboy. Even though a lot of people gonna still feel the same way they feel about the incident with Nip. But like you say, you know what I'm saying? Nothing can't happen to nobody if God don't, you know what I'm saying, allow it. You know what I'm saying? But people, it's still gonna be some people out there that gonna blame you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that on the shoulder. But listen, the more you clean yourself up, the more people gonna start seeing you as a civilized person, and not that dude that man. See what I'm saying? You're talking clear, your face looking clear, bro. I know I helped you out, bro. Go on and give me a shout out, because I helped you out, bro. I helped you change your whole life around, boy. You couldn't stand them cowboy jokes, boy. The dope jokes. You couldn't stand them.
It was just a healing process, you know, that first year, then the second year, you know, it was really a healing process and now it's time to get back and, you know, finish my mission. You know, Nip did his mission, so it's time for me to finish out mine. So,
Facts, bro, facts.
Yes, sir.
And you know, one thing too, last thing I want to just mention when it come down to Nip, one thing I could say too is that even with Nip not in a physical body being here, I didn't see a lot of people in the city and in the community change their lives because of the stories that has been told in regards to Nip. You can't, like, I've never seen nothing like that before. You know, you look at people, you know, channels, and you even look at the news that, you know, people building, you know, young, you know, black women and men building things and doing stuff. You always hear Nipsey name as someone who they looked up to, you know, or and this have everything to do with not even the music, off of his message on change. I always tell people straight up, that picture behind me.
Man, that's real, man. I give all credit to Nip for my platform, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Nip the one who built my platform off his name. You ain't gonna, I can't front about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm happy to see Cowboy pulling himself together, man. He done went from Nip to Nip. You know what I'm saying? He's saying it right now, y'all. We gotta give him a chance. He's probably getting off dope, man. He probably done got off dope. Because remember when he was on that dope, he was saying, nah.
Me is not even there because of the music. See, us in LA and people who really connected with Nip, it's bigger than the music. It's bigger. It was his message. Him talking about changing the community. Him talking about growth. Him saying do it independently. You don't need the middleman. Like, man, it was his message. That's why Nip is up there. That's why I have so much love and respect for him. That's why when I was in my car building my business, I would go to his videos and just listen to what he was saying, because I'm like, we the same age, but that dude right there, he got game that I need right now. That's why I have so much love.
And not just that, man. Even in his death, he did a lot for people. A lot of guys came on, didn't even know they can be podcasters. It's like he put a battery in everybody back. Now dudes doing other stories. Dudes are turning into whole journalists off of Nip name. You know what I'm saying? Just they came out talking about Nip death. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people turned into got big channels off Nip name. You know what I'm saying? And now they doing other stories. Turned into real, you know what I'm saying? Real podcast, journey, whatever y'all want to call it. They eating off this now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff they didn't know they can do. Thanks to Nip once again.
For Nip. And when we met, it just made the connection even stronger, because it all happened organically. It wasn't I need to connect with Cowboy. I was just reaching out to different people. Our connection just happened, you know, to turn out like this, right? But man, you know, from Nip passing to now, it's crazy because his impact is even more, and you could feel it, you know. So
God,
man,
don't make no
that's
mistake.
incredible, bro. That's incredible. You know, bro, one thing that I always like to do, and I feel like we always have done it well, it's something that I've continued to do. And I know when you come, the people love to hear your perspective, because your perspective is about positivity, experience.
All right, man, you want us to believe you off stuff now. You got to just get you back there shadow boxing and fighting out, Cowboy. What's going on now? Now, come on now. You looking at your face looking a little fuller. And I'm believing your story, man, but you gonna be back there fighting out. You training for something? No, I think you just like boxing.
Experience, and also a direction dealing with the faith as well, right? So, you know, I want to go through a couple of, you know, everyday topics to give that type of perspective, because we have so many perspectives out there that are negative. You know, people.
If that's them rip draws, just say it, man. We understand.
We're talking about people and stuff like that, and that ain't what we do here. People know what we do over here. We like to give a different perspective, you know, sure, in a way that it should be done. So, to start it off, one of the topics.
I just like talking about people. You know what I'm saying? The truth. I ain't gonna make a demon look like a saint, and he acting like a demon. Now, when you change and you start acting like certain way, I change with you. If you act like this, you get on dope, I'm gonna talk about you like you on dope. You get on dope, I ain't gonna talk about you like you on dope no more. Straight up. I change with the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here at Hood Talk News. Whichever way you go, that's the way we gonna go behind you.
Topics that I want to get into is something that kind of hits close to home, even more to home with you. But an update on the Big U trial. We just see that he's going to represent himself in the trial that's going to be coming up, I think, sometime next year. The one thing that I want to ask you, with having experience of going through courts, you know, going through cases and things like that, what are your thoughts on that? And is this a direction that you think is wise? And how do you just see this entire situation with just having the experience of dealing with the legal system the way you have in your past?
Well, I think he equipped for it. With technology and everything you got going on nowadays, him going pro per, so you could go pro per with counsel. So that don't mean you just, butt naked on your own. So you could represent yourself with counsel. Yeah. So you could have counsel, you could have people researching stuff for you. So, he's a thinker, you know what I mean?
Yep, he thought it way right in the jail. Come on, man.
He prays. He's a Muslim. You know what I mean. So he has some beliefs. You know what I mean. Yeah. So it's basically between him and God, wherever God decides to lead him. He's a strong man. You know what I mean. He's gonna snap out of there. He's gonna. Who else can speak for you better than yourself? You know what I mean? Who else gonna research? Who else gonna fight for your life harder than you?
Man, we talking about Big Dummy, man. Big Dummy can't talk for himself, man. You talking the same dude that got himself locked up gonna represent himself, Cowboy. The same dude that got himself locked up is gonna try to represent himself to get out. Bro, himself need to stop talking. For real. He don't need to talk to the judge, nobody, because that's what got him in there, Cowboy. The boy's dumb. Big Dummy, man. Telling you now. Him, Loose Cannon, them, man, hey, it should be a crime for them to represent themselves, man. For real, because they talk, how you gonna let them represent themselves when they talk themselves in there? So how you gonna talk your way up out of there? Come on, man.
And you fight for
Facts,
your life,
Facts.
I could fight my own case. Just give me a tap.
Hey, Pleasure P, man, you gotta stop dropping them bombs, man. Cause I don't know what. Hey, listen, man. Loud in my ear, man. You gotta stop dropping them bombs, man, for no reason. I mean, if he said something boom worthy, then you drop it. All right, Pleasure.
Tablet, you know what I mean? And get my ass.
Hey, man, that Beijing getting to your head, man. It's like you got a decent amount of hair on your head, man. Stop wearing that Beijing, man. With your tape throw back like Hoppo. Man, come on, you gotta let the Beijing go, brother.
AI lawyer or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, we can fight it. It's all money in the word game, it's all word. All laws is ways, it's all worded, you know what I mean? It's all way things is worded, it's always some loophole in the law. It's always something, you know what I mean? So, it may be a wise decision, with like I said, with today's technology and everything that's going on, then that way.
What are you gonna use, Chat GBT? Nigga, the fight is...
He got action at all his paperwork, everything that's going on, it has to run past him, you know what I mean? So that way he can control it, sometimes, you got a lawyer and you sitting there telling him, man, I don't want this damn deal. And he coming back, man, take the deal. So your lawyer frustrates you more than the whole damn case, trying to convince your lawyer, to fight for you, you know what I mean? So it probably would be a wise decision,
No, it won't.
It's a lot of deep stuff going on. So let him sort through the paperwork. You know what I mean?
Dude put himself in jail, Cowboy. You ain't making no sense.
He's been there, done that before. So I would imagine that he's gonna fight it, to the wheels fall off.
Yeah. One thing that I always say, big bro, is that I look at a lot of these videos and things out here, and that's why I'm big on giving a faith, gospel twist to a lot of the topics, because you see people spread and put out so much negativity. And one thing that I always like to say is that
Pleasure P, you a good influence on this boy though, man. You got him talking God now, boy. Maybe it's a change for Cowboy, man. I'm telling you, he changed. I'ma change right where I go the way they go, man. If he start changing and working in God's name, hey, listen, I'm a God-fearing person, man. Hey, listen. We'll talk about the good things you do, and we'll lay off the dope, okay?
A lot of you say that you're Christian or of the Bible and things like that, right? But do you not understand that a lot of the disciples were killers, thieves, criminals, all type of things before they turned their lives over, to God and everything? So, you look at an individual in a situation and y'all immediately judge, not knowing if this person heart have changed, if this person have changed, and also too, you look at a person and you wish negativity.
Listen, Beijing Pleasure, we're gonna give him a chance. We gotta know this for sure, man. We can't just, boy been doing dope for 30 years now. We can't just say, hey, I changed, and then we gonna believe that. Now we gotta see in action, Pleasure. I told you the Beijing got to go, man.
On individuals. So one thing that I always like to do is just also look at that situation and show it nothing but love, and also pray for Big U. I pray for Big U. Every time I think of him, I pray for him because I can't.
Big U killed the kid. I think he had something to do with Nip. He extorted people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's allegedly with the kid, man. It's just that the allegations just make me just not like him more. But it's some truth to some of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? Everybody ain't pointing the finger at Big U for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you can pray for him. I'm not.
Look at a situation.
Why would I pray for the devil?
Situation like that and say anything negative about it, because nobody should wish that on nobody in a situation like that. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. These dudes, they preyed on his downfall, you know.
Bro, he put himself in jail, bro. Nobody prayed on his downfall. What? Cowboy said that make me think he back using, man. Come on, you watch the show just like we watched the show. Dude put himself in jail, man. Come on, man. He was doing all that stuff with Wack 100 and it caught up with him. Wack was the police all along. Him and Loose Cannon, look where they sitting at.
You know, you don't wish that on your worst enemy. You know, days prior to the stuff happening, they was online, so they knew ahead of time. They didn't even try to warn him, but that's here nor there, you know. But, you know, in the Bible it says it'll be brother against brother. There'll be so much hate, so much envy. So that's what they tearing each other down. You know, the internet has tore down. Man, you just look over this last couple years or whatever. The internet done boomed and tore down the whole West Coast and tore it down. You know.
Oh man, a lot of these dudes did it to themselves. Even people from the West Coast said they told on the West Coast. Don't stop trying to blame other people, man. Accountability, man. When it comes to changing, you got to learn how to take accountability. Okay, when you messed up, you gotta say, hey, look, I messed up. Only way God gonna forgive you and you gonna move to the next level if you start taking accountability. Them dudes was wrong, man. They was wrong. You watched the show just like we watched the show. Accountability, Cowboy. Come on, man. Yeah, boy, hey, you gonna make me think you're sliding backwards now.
And tore it down, and they doing it themselves, you know, over little clicks and little fame and stuff like that. You know, they basically anything goes.
Yeah, Big U doing it over clicks and fame and all that stuff there. Went on podcast telling the story. Yeah, I used to do that. Hey, check your camera in and all that type of stuff. Bro, everything they got him for, I can run the video back. We can show you the videos of him doing it himself. Everything they got Loose Cannon for, we can run the videos back, brother, and show you everything they got them for. They've told on themselves, brother. This is a Guinness Book of World Record crime. Nobody never did it before. They putting them in there, man. What you talking about?
You know, they'll talk about anybody, you know.
Yeah. Facts.
And that's judging people. You know, you judge.
We would talk about anybody that talk about themselves, man. They gave us this news.
Judging people, you being this, you being a hypocrite. You just, you know, a lot of these people that are being arrested and what, you know, is all behind.
Well, they being hypocrites for talking about themselves.
Internet, you know, people that dislike you digging up dirt and going through interviews, and it's all about the internet. You know, they're making their job real easy. You over there talking nonsense on the internet, and you wondering why you're getting arrested.
Yeah. Facts.
You know,
man, nothing but a fact, bro. Nothing but a fact.
And it was bad for Big U because he was chilling doing what he had to do, and these other goofies.
Big U was a part of it. Did you see the video? He talking about checking in cameras. He talking about how they extort people, how they take money from people. Him and Wack, they was on a whole campaign talking about they took Future stuff, they took this person stuff, that person stuff. Oh, they were laughing about it. You know why? Because they thought that them boys wasn't real. Not on the internet. They know they real, but they thought they wasn't watching the internet like that. Oh, this is a show. You know, okay, we can tell the truth. They ain't finna really think it's real because we telling it. You know what I'm saying? But they surprised them.
Yeah. You know, twist it up. But hey, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Piece to the puzzle, man. It match.
Yeah. But more prayers out to Big U though.
Yes.
He always been solid to me. So until the full outcome, you know.
Pleasure.
That's still my partner regardless. You
Stop
know what I mean?
it.
There's
no need to drop a bomb. Ain't nothing happen, man. Yeah, like, man, say something real.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Oh, definitely. Prayers out to Big U and his family.
Oh, my God.
Straight up.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, y'all go check out old Pleasure P, old Paul P. That's his channel name. Positive dude, man. But Pleasure, you know, I'm gonna crack them jokes. I got to get on you, man. I got to tell the truth about everything, brother. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, No hard feelings. Hey, but right now, man, let's get into this, man. Dude came on No Jumper, man, and he was breaking down, man, about Nipsey and Blacc Sam. Adam, you better stop playing with people, man. Somebody gonna hurt you, man, playing on their pain, man. But with no further ado, let's get into this, y'all.
Okay, like I seen that shit, bro. And then I'm like, cuz, what the I swear to God, I did all the drugs I had, nigga. I just did it, all of them, bro, because I'm like, cuz, this shit like a dream.
But why do you think it hit you so hard?
Nigga, that was my big homie on 6-0. That was my big homie, bro. Like, that's Nip. Dead homies. And he rich and he's still here. Like, what the on Crib, who the on 6-0? Who the would do some like that? Dead homies. On 6-0.
Get him. Jump across the
That's my big homie. On Crib. Blacc Sam raised me. On 6-0. That's family. That's my big homie, bro. I swear to God. Crib. To this day, God, that shit still hurt me, God. Oh, I ain't trying to get up all here crying and shit, but
that's real shit.
Nigga, that's my big homie, God. They killed it, bro.
Man, I feel Buddy pain, man. I swear, man, Pop and Nipsey left some people behind, man, that's gonna hurt forever, man. And I think if they would have knew this was gonna be like this, they probably would have been a lot more careful, man. How they move, man. Dang, man, I hate to see this type of stuff. It's the same thing, you know, Young Noble from the Outlaws, Johnny J. Now we got the whole everybody that's, you know, really feeling the pain of Nip loss. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, share, and subscribe, man. And if you want to see this real video, you know what I'm saying? You want to see the full video or any of the videos that I put out, y'all, without me talking in it, you can go to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Because my videos is basically for people that love hood. But like, share, and subscribe. You rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Yeah.
G-Trap broke this beat to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs. Never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big ol' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama a little savage, goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I kill this beat, you should dead it in a casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, Matt Blacc so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead or in prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all this dope by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room that sit up back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in the room next to the bat, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Pull up on these chicks, we poppin' out, making movies. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day